Hi, I'm Steve Jones from Redgate Software and SQL Server Central, and welcome to my Friday Flyway tips. This time we're going to look at undoing development changes. The scenario is that I'm doing some changes like I'll add this column, and if I were to go to Flyway Desktop and check that, we'll see there's a column here. And then maybe I do a couple other things. So let's create another table here. Where are we at? It's getting me an artifact, and I see I've got two tables, and let's say I do this as well. These are on a saved a project area. So I've done some different things here where I've added a column to a table, and then I've added two new tables, right? So there's three things I've done in development. Now maybe I go active isn't a great choice of name here. I want to undo that. Now certainly I can alter table and stuff, but imagine I have a bunch of changes. I just realized, I really want to save these. I don't want this one. What can I do? Well, you notice I had this saved a project here before I had applied to database because I was testing this feature. In this case, you'll notice that it's dropping these tables and it's going to modify here because in my repo, these tables don't exist, right? So they don't exist over here, but there. So I can just say, let me undo this. I'm going to apply to database here. I'm going to continue. And then once this is done, I will close it. I'll actually toggle that back. So you do want to make sure you're toggling, you're paying attention to the toggle direction in here. So you can see I'm going from the schema model to the database up here at the top. And what this is actually going to do is it's going to update the database, right? And so I'm going to retoggle this. But now if I were to come back over here and say, what's the state of my tables here? We'll refresh these. Here's the two tables I added. Here's demo. Nothing exists. So I could say, well, let's go back here and let's actually change this to is active. Maybe that's what I want to do instead of that as a bit. I can execute that, refresh this, and I'll see my changes again. So as I'm doing iterative development, I have the ability to quickly undo some things if I've been doing some design stuff and I get ready to commit and I realize I haven't done something correctly. I can now change that to be the way it is. So hopefully this Friday Flyway tips have been useful to you. I'm Steve Jones, and check out all my tips.